So based on the reading for the week, what is an example of a time you've used interdisciplinary thinking in the past? So I think one of the first ways that I've done it is through like I've had to like learn like how kids like float in the water. Like when I was teaching kids like how to learn, I had to use like psychology in that way to kind of like learn that. I also can like use it to figure out how to like motivate kids in a certain way, because I feel like how to like communicate them, how to communicate with them and like make them like feel safe. I feel like I would also use it. And then the part of the other question says, what are some ways you think you might in the future? So I think in the future can help me just like in general with like child development and like seeing how kids like what makes them like motivate them better and like what will make them just do better in general. So I feel like that's really important. The second question says, what is your major or a major you are considering? And I'm planning to major in elementary education or just something with kids in that type of way. And then which of the four disciplinary perspectives do you think most closely aligns with that major? And I think the social scientist does, because it kind of like focuses on how people like behave and how people learn and how like not like society but how people around them like shape them into the person that they are. The third question says, what is a question your field tries to answer or a problem it tries to solve? And I think the main one for education is like how can kids better themselves? How can they become the best version of themselves? And I feel like to solve this we need to like use psychology to learn like how kids' minds work and how they're able to think in a certain way and how we can help other kids use that to learn better. Fourth question says, how might interdisciplinary thinking inform your own scholarly work? And I feel like it has helped me from like solving like real world issues, and like finding like new solutions to problems, like thinking of like different ways if I'm like stuck on something and like use a different resource, use different type of thing, just to help me in general as a person in Frankie honors.